Hi, my name is Missy, and I'm here to do pick a card for the Bullshit and the Blessings, or I should say a Bullshit and the Blessings pick a card for the week of July the 11th. So as you can see, we have 3 decks here to choose from, but I wanted to get some focus cards to go along with those. I just felt very strongly this week that we're going with a dark theme. For whatever reason, we're going to get some color cards and some numerology to go along with each deck as our focus. So let me move these out of the way. I'll give the cards a quick shuffle because I don't want this video to be very long. And so while I am doing my shuffle to give us some focus cards, I will go ahead with my disclaimer. So these readings are meant to be timeless and general in nature. If the details of the reading fit for your life or situation, then the reading is meant for you. If they do not fit, please do not try to make them fit, as that will do more harm than good and is definitely not my intention. I am not a doctor, lawyer, or accountant. If you need advice in any of those areas, please consult a professional. Excuse me, please do not do something simply because I suggest it in one of these videos. You are an adult who has responsibility for your own life. Please use that responsibility to your advantage. Okay, so we're going to give this a couple more shuffles, and then we'll turn those over to see what our numbers and our colors are to choose from this week. And we'll put our decks right back on top. Now, the reason that I used the boxes rather than the actual cards themselves is because I just felt very strongly that you should pick either based on the imagery that's on the boxes or the focus cards that we're choosing here. Okay, one more shuffle. All right. I don't know why I'm having trouble like picking the cards up off the table. It's my fingers probably. I need to fix my nails. Okay. All right. So for the first group, we are going to have the color amber. It says awaken your creativity. Oh, look at that. And you've got number 3 with creativity here. So that's going to go with the dark fairy tale oracle. And that'll be group 1. All right, so for group number 2, we have lemon, access innovative thinking, and number 77 with spirituality. And that will be with the deviant moon, tarot. And then finally, we have brown, establish boundaries with 27, spiritual partnership. So more than likely you need to establish boundaries within a spiritual partnership. All right, let me go ahead and get the Tarot of the Night set up next to that one. And then I'll move out of the way so that you can take a minute to concentrate and choose. So this is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. There will be timestamps below. Hello, group 1. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to actually start off with a couple of the cards here, your focus cards. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards, and then we're actually going to get some charms to find out like exactly how your week may go. And what I wanted to do was kind of get these cards to sit somewhere around the charm board. But you know what? Let's wait for the charm board. We'll get it set up afterwards. So let me just kind of make sure where it's going to sit. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a couple tarot cards. So already we know here that this is talking about this week is going to be about your creativity, awakening your creativity. More than likely, it's going to be the action and effort that you put into some creative pursuit. We have the number 3 here, so this can be a collaboration with someone else that will bring in some sort of abundance or financial something, because this is the number 15, which breaks down to a 6, which is the number for Venus, love and money. So whether again, because of the number 6 here, whether this creativity has to do with something financial or something that is emotional, there is collaboration attached to the action that you're putting in this week. So let's go ahead and get a couple of tarot cards. For somebody, it could be dance. With the amber here, it really feels strongly like dance is, it's something about dancing, maybe even if that is for exercise or something. It just feels very strongly that body movement, flow. We have the song, hold on, I want to make sure I get the full title. Damn it. Sticky by Drake in the background. So again, this kind of goes back to the disclaimer. You'll want to look up the lyrics, and just keep in mind that not every lyric will apply to your situation. It could be that it's just one word, one phrase, something, just the title or the artist that could apply to your situation. Okay, interesting. So this creativity here, it could be like something communication. Oh yeah, because look at, now you've got this strength on the bottom of the deck, but look at the way she's screaming. So if it's not dance, there's definitely like a musical component attached to this, especially because I felt like there was dance, flow, body movement over here. And so this could be like, maybe you write music, maybe this is how you express your pain and your anger, because she really is. She's this particular strength card. She's in a very turbulent water there, but she's roaring, she's screaming. This isn't so much about the maiden taking the thorn from the lion's paw as it is having the courage of and the strength of the lion. You could be a Leo, or you could be dealing with a Leo, but this is about using your creativity to heal your pain. And then look, you've got the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and that's what brings insecurity. You know what? I think we're going to stop there, because I already kind of felt that when it was happening, when I looked over here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some charms to get some more details, because like I said, I want these readings to be as short as possible, as quick and easy to watch as possible. And whatever you're doing, though, will bring a lot of responsibility with it, with this 10 of Wands. But look at, you've got the 6 of Wands and a lot of recognition. There's a lot of responsibility, but a lot of recognition. Yeah. Interesting. Hold on. And I kind of feel like, yeah, look at so this is the 8 of Cups, and it's talking about like walking away to find, your bliss, or to find, the cups that are still standing. Because as you can see in this particular 5 of Cups, she's facing the cup that is still upright. In most 5 of Cups, she would be facing and focusing on what has what has been, or what has spilled the contents of these cups here. We have the song Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs. And so in this, she's looking at this cup. She sees what's missing. That's what she's going to find with this Eight of Cups here. So, but there is a lot of responsibility with whatever you're doing, and a lot of recognition attached to it as well. Let's get some charms. So the way I like to do the charms, if they jump from the board onto one of the cards, it's going to be a special message. Okay. You know what's so funny? I had two other decks here that I chose because I really felt this this dark theme, right, was running across it. So I got the Flowers of the Night Oracle out, and I also got this is one of the Ciro Marchetti decks, but I can't remember the name of it. It's not the Divine Circus. Divine Circus is a different one. But anyway, and yet I don't feel like we need them at all. So I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that, other than maybe there's some sort of like your plan was to go one way and it's going to end up being either more simple. Like you may have this plan that it's going to be more detailed, a lot more complicated or in depth than what it actually needs to be. So just take that however it resonates. Let's go ahead and get some charms. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the letters over first. You've got Y, like yeah, on Saturday. So let's go ahead and read Saturday first, because you've also got the frog. So I kind of, and so like the frog with the this is spelling out yeah, right? Like a cheer, jumping up and down. Maybe Saturday is going to be a really good day for you. And the only reason that I bring that up is because it just called to my attention first. I just kind of feel like maybe Saturday is a really good day for you. So now let's go back, and we're going to start, at the beginning of the week and work our way through, even though we know the end of the week is going to be, the best. So interesting, we have Cry by Ashniko playing in the background. Okay, so we have the tree and the not the hourglass, the hourglass for Sunday. Sorry, I don't know why, but like it's really catching my attention where she's saying, bitch, are you trying to make me cry? Are you trying to make me lose it? It really feels like that's kind of attached to this energy here. And this is the reason that they want you to channel that either into dance or music or writing or something. It's something that has to do with flow. Fifth house, total fifth house Leo energy, which is musical. But yeah, every time she gets to that part, it really strikes me. So I feel that especially for this particular song, is connected to this reading. Okay, so on Sunday, we have the tree and the hourglass. Something is taking time, because you need to, the roots need to be strong, right? You need the foundation to be correct. And so I think because the hourglass was actually kind of straddling both Sunday and Monday, it could be that you had plans to do something on Sunday, or maybe there's a project or something that you start on Sunday that will flow into Monday. But that's like, allow it to take time. There's also a side message here of be patient, because what you're building takes time, and you need to have the correct foundation. On Monday, there's some abundance coming in with the corn. Oh, and then look, we have the rose. The rose was upside down, so I think there might be somebody. So I always see this rose as love, right? Because it's in full bloom, right? This is someone who like has a crush or whatever, or really loves you, really admires you in some way. But it was upside down, and it next to the corn, which tells me like maybe this person who loves you could be a little bit jealous on Monday for whatever reason. Take it however it resonates for your life. So I don't see anything on Tuesday, but on Wednesday you could have some sort of okay, so on Wednesday, it looks like there may be maybe some expenses. They're not real big because that is the $10 bill, but then you've got this charm that says be, right? I kind of, I have to be honest, I feel like it's saying, go ahead. Like, I got to read it the way it feels. I feel like it's saying, like, just be, go ahead and let yourself have these few little expenses, right? Like, just go with it. Like, even if it is, maybe it could even be a little bit of a unexpected expense, but just go with it. Don't worry about it. Because I feel like and that could be the reason that this caught my attention first, because right in here, it does feel a little bit like you're having to kind of push through whatever this is, especially because the song before was Cry with Ashniko, and now we have Metallica, Nothing Else Matters. And so, when I'm looking at this area of the charm board and I'm hearing this song in the background, and I'm seeing where there could be some expense or something, excuse me, on Wednesday, there could be some expense, but I think whatever this expense is, it's like it could be a little bit frivolous, right? Or it could be saying like there's this expense coming in and you could be feeling whatever this expense is, and it's saying try to be calm, try to just go with it. Because then you've got a little bit of like where there was some loss or this expense over here, then the next day you have a little bit of money coming in. It's not as much as you spent the day before, but there is this little bit coming in. So again, take it however it resonates for your situation. But like if you find yourself on Wednesday kind of feeling like shit and like you want to do a little bit of self-care, but you're like, man, it's kind of frivolous. Even if it's just something small like a coffee and you're worried that you can't afford it, go for it. Because again, you use this to your responsibility. Like, don't get yourself overdrawn on your damn bank account because I'm saying go for it because there's money coming the next day. Like, please use your responsibility in this. But like, whatever this expense is that you have on Wednesday, you have something coming in on Thursday that kind of, it helps to keep you, it gives you a little bit of hope because you have the I can, and then it could be attached to something with the initial P, person, place, or thing, but there is some sort of abundance coming on Thursday, some sort of benefit, something on Thursday. And then on Friday, I think you're going to be thinking about what direction you need to go. Like, this is going to be really, staying on point, staying on, following the map, basically, or following the route, following your own personal path on Friday. And then on Saturday, you have a really good day. Okay, so I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check the notifications. Tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there as I'm new here. And I thank you for watching. Hello, group 2. Give me 1 second to get situated here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple of cards to go along with your focus cards. And then we will pull charms to get the details for each day of the week. And so I want to keep these as this video as, quick as possible. So we're going to get right into it. I actually have a couple of other decks that I want to pull. I do definitely feel like I want to pull one from this particular deck. And the reason for that is because this particular card says access innovative thinking, and it's the number 5, right? And then you have spirituality as the next card with 2 sevens. So there's something about the path that you're on that needs to change, right? We need to find out exactly what that is. We're going to try to do that with some tarot, but I also want to get one of these cards over here, just because when I planned this particular reading out, I felt strongly that it needed to go with a dark theme, and these 2 decks here fit perfectly with what I was feeling. Oh, interesting. You have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be a Taurus, or you could be dealing with a Taurus. This could also be when this particular innovative thinking or this change that needs to happen when in regards to your path could be around your financial security, or even a business, or some sort of the way this particular King of Pentacles, oh look, and then you've got the 3 of Pentacles. And then the 4 of Cups. Okay, so you're bored waiting. And the Hermit, you're bored waiting. Hold on. So you're trying, but this dude, he literally looks like a merchant. Look at his robes, his shoes, like everything about him. He looks like a merchant, right? That just, so there's something about, it's either business. I don't think this is just job related, unless that is your, like you have a business already, and that is your job. That is what you do with your day every single day. We have the song, Give Me 3 Steps by Lynyrd Skynyrd playing in the background. Something else that's striking me about the King of Pentacles is the way he's studying that pentacle. That tells me maybe you've already been looking for a new way of doing something. So maybe there's like some sort of suggestion or something, either inspiration, something that comes in. You've got affinity, okay, and then understanding. So someone who totally gets you, I think, is going to suggest something that will definitely help you out in whatever it is that you're trying to create or change. It's not so much create, because he does look very much established, right? And over here, he's like, he's bored with these, even though he's waiting, like the 3 of Wands is waiting energy. I read the cards intuitively. I always go by the imagery. Look at him. He's studying these wands. He looks like he's very intently studying these wands, like trying to figure it out, but there's also waiting, stagnant energy. And then here you see the boredom, like, okay, there's a full cup of wine. Well, it's just ho-hum, so I'm just going to toss it in the trash, right? Typically with the 4 of Cups, you would see the cup being offered to him from the clouds, but in this particular card, he obviously has accepted that cup and is now bored. So again, this is something that is established that needs to change because of boredom, that has to do with your path. Okay, so this is going to be a longer one than I really wanted to. Look at your protective. That's the only thing I can say about this one. It does kind of feel a little bit, though, like you might feel like everyone else sort of has control over the situation. But I feel, because I feel like, first of all, this is number 11, which is a master number. So there is something that you have mastered, and she is taking a nap, right? But this nap, I feel like it's really, it is definitely needed. Oh, look, this is a number 7. I just realized. So that's 3 7s now. Hold on. And look, we got a bunch of 4s. Give me 1 second to geek out on my numbers here. Okay. All right, so we've got a couple of 4s, 3 4s, and 4 7s. Very interesting. So this has to do with your security. Definitely. You might feel as if other people control your security, but you've just mastered something, and this little nap or whatever is it's either going to help you innovate or really more so than anything, even though I'm talking, I feel like this is, because this is the bottom of the deck, this might have been previous energy, this little nap here. With the other cards that were coming out, I think that you have someone coming in with these 2 cards here. We're going to put them together. You have someone coming in giving you some sort of advice. It could be a water sign. Only because of the frog, I say that. So someone who gives you it's either advice or like an inspiration, idea, something. Hold on. All right. And as you can see here, hold on. Very interesting. We've got 2 people in each of these 2 cards. And this is where we have the 4 and 7 going on here. So this is something, it's not just mirroring energy. This is more than mirroring energy. This one, they're seeing eye to eye. They understand each other, which comes back to this over here. And as you can see, this is 2 females. One is a little bit more mature, one is a little more wise. So as I'm looking at these, I feel like there could have been, it's very likely with this situation here, you're either partnered with someone or you were partnered with someone in the past it's just not working any longer at all. And whoever this person or friend or whoever it is that comes in and either inspires you or gives you advice is someone that you really understand, you really see eye to eye with. It feels as if there's jealousy in this particular relationship. And then as I'm looking at this, there are a lot of like female characters in these pictures, and none of them look like her, but there are 2 men here. I think whatever this particular relationship is over here, if I'm reading this as like work or your path, your security, and it's not business. This is a relationship where both parties they've either cheated, or if they didn't actually physically cheat, they were not happy. They were thinking about other people or focused on other people, not focused on each other. And so I feel like that is a part of the message here, where this relationship was not healthy. It needs to end because you don't see eye to eye. You're not even looking at each other. You're not even trying in this particular relationship. You're looking at all of these other people here. But here, not only are they, the same height, their eyes are on the level, they're looking through the same mask, which means they're sharing, their understanding, their affinity is just on point. So this could very much be the change of, going from one relationship to another. Take it however it resonates. I have to set these up in such a way so that when I put the charm board on top of it, that when I throw the charms, if any of them fall on top of the cards, it gives you a special message. Okay, so this particular card, I feel like, is a little bit of a separate message. There's vulnerability here. And strategy, obviously, with the chessboard. But then the butterflies definitely signal more transformation. This transformation has to do with the action that you take, but I think you're feeling very vulnerable. I don't think you need to be. The red robe, she's very much protected and grounded. The thing about the kitten, though, I feel like you're either not following your intuition, or you aren't. You're not feeling as confident about your own intuitive hits. You're just learning how to practice it or something. We have the song Righteous by Juice WRLD in the background. All right, and then finally, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this feels very positive to me, very, very positive, even though these two cards talk about a need for a choice or a need for balance. Like, he's definitely he's walking on those stilts without a problem. And she doesn't look like she's dancing. She's a belly dancer. Like, she's not really having to try too hard to balance on one foot, which is typically what the Two of Pentacles would depict, as a need for balance. So, and this card is all about success and independence. So, like, if you're feeling vulnerable about your own independence, your own ability to stand on your own 2 feet, you not only can you do it, you could do it walking on stilts. Like, what are you worried about, right? And then when it comes to the balance, like, you're dancing through that bitch, very gracefully. So what are you worried about? Like, I feel like that's what this is saying. What are you worried about? Why are you scared? Why are you scared? Okay, let's get some charms. All right. I think I want to put this King of Pentacles right here, and then we'll put this little pile right here that says, why are you scared? Dang it. I have my reading glasses on because I'm old, and that means that I can only see everything up close. I can't really see far away, right? And so, like, I'm trying to look at the computer screen to make sure it's straight, and it's not working. Give me a second. My OCD kind of goes a little crazy sometimes. I can't tell if that's straight or not. Okay, here we go. I think something just came out of the trombone. Interesting. All right, so we have the letter K that jumped out, and it jumped out right here above this innovative thinking card. So that could be attached to a person, place, or thing with the letter K. Take it however it resonates. Same thing for the day Tuesday. Person, place, or thing attached to the letter R. These could be connected in some way. Again, take it however it resonates. That could be the initials of somebody's name, the person that helps you out. And then here on Wednesday, you've got the rune of strength. This is the ox, and the sun rune. So, I think this is that Wednesday. This might be the day of, like, the breakthrough, or this is like the clarity. Something comes through to, like, renew your strength or renew your belief in your strength. But there are some small, like, irritations or problems attached to it with this particular. This is a mouse, and that's what mice represent. Although this particular mouse is very cute, so these distractions could be very cute. Could also be attached to or related to your child, because this particular charm is something that belongs to my granddaughter, who's too old to play with it now. So, you know, it could be that your children or something cute comes in to create a distraction, a little bit of irritation, possibly a Pisces, because we have the Pisces charm here. This is Wednesday to Thursday. And then we have the kangaroo. So the thing about the kangaroo is that they could kick your ass, right? Like they're very, those feet can do a lot of damage. But then you see that little baby in the pouch, right? I don't know. I kind of feel like this kangaroo, the way it was kind of sitting up here, like this could be what's on your mind is protection of your family. There could be an element of like, you know, don't make me kick your ass, because that's what I have an Australian friend who tells me you definitely don't want to meet one of these dudes in the wild, or the wallabies. But I think either one of them, they're like very, very dangerous and they're very mean, right? Especially when they have their babies. So just take that however it resonates. But I feel like that could be on your mind because of the way that it fell inside of this. It just, again, I always follow my instincts, right? And that just is how it's hitting me intuitively. We do have, between Thursday and Friday, you have a message of love coming in, possibly from a family member. It could even be like help around the house, or that has to do with like security, home. Again, I think this is possibly a family member, and I say that because we have the house charm, but also this particular charm that says I love you is something that was given to me by my aunt, who has since passed on. And when I put it into my charm box, I did it with the intention that when it came out, it would have a special message of, you know, someone who is either a family or means a lot to you or has passed, is giving you a message of love. And when it comes with that particular house, I do believe this is definitely a family member, okay? Whether that is a parent, grandparent, sibling, cousin, this is someone who is blood related to you, child, something. Okay, so that's a message of love coming in on Thursday or Friday, or possibly both days. You're going also the change comes Friday to Saturday, and it's abundant as well. So maybe you get the idea or the whatever, and then you start to see the results here. Like you get the idea possibly Tuesday to Wednesday, and you start seeing some results or something positive coming in surrounding that change on Saturday. Okay, so I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there, since I am new here. And I thank you for watching. Hello, group 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these 2 cards here that were your focus cards, but we're also going to get some tarot, and we're going to get a couple of cards from these 2 decks here, at least just one from each, hopefully one from each. The last group didn't go so easy. And then once we're done doing that, we'll pull some charms to get details for your week. Okay. Let me give these a couple shuffles. So when you see this established boundaries and spiritual partnership together, this is saying that someone who is important to you in some way, family, friend, boss, romance, something. There's somebody in your life that you need to establish boundaries around. You have the number 3 and then the number 9 here. So the number 3, it talks about collaboration, compromise, working together, right? Putting creativity of coming together, you know, to protect something as well, right? And so, but also establishing these boundaries with the number 9 here, it's very likely that for somebody it could put an end to this relationship, because you have to establish these boundaries, and this person may not be as open to it as you know, you might hope, if you even hope, because I did hesitate to say that. You may not want to be open to a renewal of this partnership. That's something that is you know, completely up to you. We have the song Put It Down, The Dream. Okay, interesting. I'm not going to Just let me get some more cards before we start looking at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I feel like I need to do that. Although one thing I will say about this Page of Wands is that this could be someone younger than you or less mature than you, or someone that is maybe, even if it is an important relationship to you, maybe you don't know them that well, or it's a little bit new, because this is the page and it is wands. You know, wands happen it's a quick moving energy, and the pages are, you know, like messengers, or, you know, something that is new or young. Oh, that was all me. We're going to ignore that, put them back and keep going. Oh, interesting. Very interesting with that shooting star there. Let's see. It's very interesting that it's Darwin's orchid, like a shooting star, right? It talks about chance and like things that are not really rare, but spectacular, right? Like there's just something awesome about a shooting star. And very lucky. This is the card right here. But with Darwin, I feel like it's evolution, like it's meant to evolve this way, even if it is chance. Like it was meant to evolve. It's like it's giving me energy of an astrology chart, right? Like there's a predictable pattern to the way that the planets move. And because there's a predictable pattern to the way that the planets move, you can schedule and plan based on that, right? And so that's kind of how this feels to me. Even though it's chance, you see the opportunity coming. It's just a matter of sticking your hand out and grabbing it. That's what this energy feels like to me. Like it's the natural progression of this energy. And you have to take that however it resonates. I don't know if that's like a side message, because this really does feel like you really do need to put boundaries down in a relationship. It's going to be an important relationship, but these boundaries, it's going to bring an end to something. It could be an end to that particular relationship, or it could be an end to something else because of this particular card here. We'll know more when we look at these. I do have to say, with this clock here, and this shooting star, this just confirms, and look, it is just a couple minutes past midnight, right? And here's the bird with this message. All she has to do is reach up and grab it. So again, this is all about like messages, news, and opportunity, something possibly that you intuitively feel. And so it literally is saying, just reach out and snatch it. Okay, we have the song Graduation, Benny Blanco and Juice WRLD. Oh, interesting. Look at that star here with this passion. So now we've got stars, right? Red flare, passion, and then we've got the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving but also deliberate energy that builds deliberately, that it's like, again, over here with the puzzle pieces, putting all the puzzle pieces together. This is where did it go? This is the natural evolution of the effort that you have put in. So we're going to put these two together here with this here, because I do feel like you've been really paying attention to the details, and putting the puzzle pieces together. And look at, we have understanding, motivation, and then death. Wait, and then celebration. Oh, that's interesting. And celebration has another shooting star. So again, like I was saying, we're going to leave these out here as well. Like I was saying here, once you establish these boundaries, it is definitely going to bring the end to something. But there is, it's not, I don't know if it's bad. I don't think it's so much bad. Like maybe neither one of you wants to like reestablish whatever this, if it is a relationship that ends, maybe another one of you really wants it to keep going. I don't know. I just have to read it the way I'm feeling it, because you do have commitment here, and then challenge under that, and then freedom, right? So yeah, again, take it however it resonates. Let's go ahead and get some charms. And see, even on this song, it say, but we'll still be friends forever. And then you hear people gossiping. So like maybe neither one of you really wants to, you know, I don't know, want to go forward. I don't know. Maybe somebody feels like the other one is gossiping or saying stuff that isn't so nice. Maybe both of you feel that way. I feel like I want this corner right here. Well, we do have the $20 bill that fell on top of the motivation card. So your abundance, literally, like your motivation brings your abundance. It's directly attached to it. So if you're not feeling motivated and you don't act on something, then don't moan later. I'm sorry to say it that way. It's just, I have to read it the way I feel it, the way it's coming in intuitively. That's how it feels. Like it's saying, if you don't get up and put the effort in, don't bitch about it later, basically. Sorry. On Tuesday, you've got the sun and then you've got the arches. So this tells me you're literally able, like you gain the whatever knowledge or something, some sort of answer. Could be communication over here that helps you to walk through this doorway. We have the song Traveling Soldier, the Chicks in the background. So that's on Tuesday. A door opens for you on Tuesday. Oh, I didn't even see these letters. So we've got the letter A, the letter O. Or O. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to get distracted. So a door opens for you on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, you've got I love you within the puffy star. And then you have the turtle. But the turtle is like this, upside down. So the turtle needs help. Somebody needs help, and I think it's someone that you love, possibly with the initial A on their name, possibly on Wednesday. Like, I don't know, with this I love you, this is someone that is really important to you. They may reach out and ask you for help on Wednesday. On Thursday, you've got the moon and stars. Pay attention to your dreams. Definitely, especially with all of this energy right here, the shooting stars and all of that nighttime, night sky energy. Like, pay attention to your dreams. They may have more information for you than you realize. So on Friday, you've got the B charm on top of this I choose strength charm. So you're going to need to be strong on Friday, because there will be some loss. You have the $100 bill upside down. So there will be a loss on Friday that I think you're going to feel. The $100 bill is the highest denomination of money that I have in my charm bucket. So this is a big loss. And then you've got the human. I think this is going to be a personal loss that you don't see coming. And then you've got the number 8 domino upside down. God, like the number 8 is like abundance, but it's upside down. And then when you break down the numbers, you've got the number 6 and the number 2. This is definitely a relationship. I think, wow, like this is a big loss. Although right up here, I wasn't feeling like you're going to feel like this is a loss. Like on Friday, you're going to be feeling like this is a big loss. There's a relationship or something that's happening on Friday that, yeah, I'm so sorry. And then on Saturday, you've got O or Ho, take it however it resonates. But then with this particular rune here, which is the rune of like inheritance and your ancestors and ancestry, your family. There may be something going on with your family that's difficult towards the end of the week. Or you could have a really big bill that comes in. Okay. Yeah. Also, the letters could be attached to like person, place, or thing. It doesn't have to be spelling out O like I was saying. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Check the notification button, tell your friends or whatever you can to help me get my channel out there since I am new here, and I thank you for watching.